beautiful people. Welcome. You're watching the Tasty Cute Food Arena Family Show that talks about cooking and healthy living. Your favorite cooking show on TV, and I am your host, Michelle Adeswa. On this week's episode of the show, I promised us last week that I was going to bring someone amazing, someone special on the show. Yes, this is the segment of the show I get to tell you about who I have on here in the studio with me. I have here a veteran with me in the studio, someone that, I grew up watching on screen, a household name, a household face, a very, very unique, talented actor here in the studio with me. But before I introduce my guest and you see who I have on today, let's go on this quick commercial break. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back. It's still the Tasty Cute Food Arena Family Show. Stay with us.
There's a new ingredient to delicious tasty meals. Made from nature's ingredients. Tasty Cube chicken flavor. Bring out the inviting flavor in your everyday meal to give you that finger-licking taste. Tasty Cubes. Bring out the inviting flavor.
And welcome back. You're still watching the Tasty Cute Food Arena Family Show that talks about cooking and healthy living. If you're just joining us, you haven't missed out on anything yet. I went on a break shortly, and before I did so, I told us that I had a special, amazing veteran, a household name, a household face here in the studio. Someone that I grew up watching, someone you've seen on your TV screen for a lot of time. I'm sure you're wondering, is this person that this one is talking about? It's time to finally bring on the person that I have on the show today. My guest is Ejike Asiegbu. Welcome on the show. Hey. I can't do that one. No, it's going to. Okay, let's stop it. Oh wow, that's amazing. You should have told me earlier. I would have added dancer, to your introduction. That's a wonderful performance.
Thank you.
Thank you
I'm
so
blushing.
much for that.
I'm blushing now.
So Ejike, we would like to know, where exactly are you from? Your state of origin?
I'm from Abia State.
Where in Abia State?
Umuahia.
Umuahia. How often do you visit your hometown?
Of course, I go home.
Were you there last year?
I was there last year.
Okay, because I want you to say something to those who are from Umuahia that are watching the show right now. I want you to say something to them so they know that this is the real you here, not an imposter. Please kindly do something.
Umuahia, kwenu.
Hey!
Umuahia, mamma.
Hey!
Ekelele munu. Una mana otu ụbọchị dị. Ọ ga-eduru nu mma n'ụtụtụ. Ọ ga-eduru nu mma n'ehihie. Ọ ga-eduru nu mma n'abalị. Mama!
Hey, that's wonderful. In fact, I'm feeling the vibe and the energy. So for those who do not understand Igbo, can you kindly briefly summarize what you just said to them?
Well, I'm just saying it will be well for them, it will be well for their family in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening, and always.
Okay.
It's just a general greeting to say I'm happy to be here, by the way, and thank you all for making it possible for me to come and join you people.
Oh, thank you so much for that. So I want to ask you, what is that one meal you cannot resist? That one meal you can never say no to, no matter what is happening. What is that one meal for you?
A meal, right?
Yes.
Haha. I enjoy swallow a lot, actually.
Swallow.
And vegetable. Quite some people call it afang or edikaiko. And of course, in my own local dialect, if we go back to our own village, Mkporoso, le gushi, Mkporoso, le gushi, all highly. Mkporoso, we call it, of course, it is the normal, if you have a gusi, and then it's molded, usually molded.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's how it is.
Okay, so that is that one meal that you cannot.
Yeah,
I hope
with akpu,
with
akpu karaka.
Can you prepare this?
Yes, of course.
You're sure?
I'll do my best. I'll
Okay,
do that.
because you know on the Tasty Q Food Arena Family Show, most of your colleagues on here and they prepared different meals. So I'm about to bring out a bowl, and in that bowl there are different meals of different delicacy. So
Great.
whichever one you pick out of that bowl is what you'll be making for us on the show today. So can I bring the bowl out?
I'm ready.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Let me shake it off. This is the bowl. All right. Please make a choice. Select one.
Tumba.
Read,
Which one am I
and
going to
anyone, whichever one is fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you're going to wrap it, read it out, and show it. Wow. What did you pick?
Spinach vegetable soup.
You seem excited about this choice. Why is that?
Well, it's fine for me because it's either egusi or even vegetable. I'll still do any of them.
So you are showing the viewers that are watching now that you're going to execute these steps perfectly.
Absolutely.
Without any hustle.
Absolutely.
Okay. You just yet from my guest, Ejike will be making spinach vegetable soup. If I were you, I would not touch that down because I want to see what he is up to. And of course, there's a lot more to unpack on the Tasty Q Food Arena Family Show. Please stay with us. We'll be right back after this break.
There's a new ingredient to delicious tasty meals. Made from nature's ingredients. Tasty Cube chicken flavor. Bring out the inviting flavor in your everyday meal to give you that finger-licking taste. Tasty Cubes. Bring out the inviting flavor.
Welcome back. You're still on to the Tasty Cube Food Arena Family Show that talks about cooking and healthy living. I'm here with my guest, Mr. Ejike, who will be making... Can you remind us what you're making again? The soup?
Yeah, by the way, this is going to be spinach vegetable.
Spinach vegetable. So I'm guessing that these are all the ingredients that we'll be needing to prepare the soup. So I'd like for you to give us a rundown of all the ingredients for our viewers who are watching at home. You list them one after the other so they know what we have on the table.
Thank you. This is our goat meat. On my left here, of course, we have the spinach. And then here is water leaf. And of course, here we have the dry fish. This is meat stock. And, we have dry pepper here. And we have crayfish. Of course, this is oil here. And of course, how many of you can recognize isam? This is isam. This is onions here. And of course, okporoko. This is okpei. Some people call it ogiri okpei. You are right. This is, of course, salt. And this is tasty cube chicken and crayfish cube. And this is tasty cube powder. And this is the tasty cube chicken flavor.
So these are all the ingredients to prepare
these
our
are the
spinach
ingredients.
vegetable soup. So I'm guessing the next thing on the agenda now is for us to start cooking.
Absolutely.
Before we proceed, I'd like for you to wash your hands thoroughly
Yes,
in the
definitely.
running water. Remember, viewers, I always say this every time. Please remember to always wash your hands before you start cooking or before you do anything in the kitchen because, germs could be eating in your hands or your fingernails and, you might want to do one or two things with your hands in the kitchen and, the process could put germs in your body and I don't want us to do that. Always, always wash your hands before you touch anything. There you go.
Thank you.
I'll also be washing my hands as the assistant in the kitchen. So, in running water. Yes, sir.
Yes, you're welcome.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. So, my guest here is about to make our spinach vegetable soup, and I'm sure that you're eager to see how he, does his magic in the kitchen.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you need me to turn this on?
Yes, I don't mind.
Okay.
you.
I always say in the kitchen too as well, everything in this kitchen is neat. Our pots, our pans, the spoons, everything that we'll be using today, properly washed. Okay?
So we'll start with this.
Okay. With
Pour
this.
in that.
Okay.
And then I'll go to the dry fish.
Okay.
We
It's not
pour
wasting
them
any
in.
time. It's just doing everything. Okay?
And then I'll go to my...
Stock, meat stock.
No, let's get.
Okay,
start here.
onion.
The
Okay.
onions. You have to put the onions.
Okay.
You know, spread it first, and then do the periwinkle.
Periwinkle. Okay.
Absolutely.
Let's chill. Wow.
And then come over
Stockfish.
to the stockfish, and of course we have that. And
Okay.
then we'll come to the mixed stock.
Ooh.
This is
Okay.
the mixed stock, of course, which has already been parboiled first and foremost, and make sure parboiled meat, the water that comes from it.
Do you need more water? That's okay.
For now,
Okay.
you just have to hold on to that.
Okay.
And then we'll
Cover it
it
and let it boil for some time.
to boil for some
Okay.
time.
See the way my guests were just adding everything, you know, consistently. It shows that they've been in the kitchen for a long time. Okay, so while this is boiling, we'll be asking you few questions. I'm sure your fans out there would like to get to know you on a more personal level. You know, being in the movie industry for over 30 years, am I correct?
44 years.
44 years. Wow, that's a long time. What would you say is the most significant aspect of, you know, the movie industry today in Nigeria?
Well, the industry has grown to a level now where I'm particularly glad that so much has happened. You know, we have a lot of young girls,
Talent as
young
well.
talents, young boys who have taken the bull by the horn, and they've done great strides. They've done quite a lot of things, and I'm excited. The industry has grown, and it will keep
growing.
getting better and keep
Yes.
growing. Okay, here we are. There we
Okay.
go.
Oh, wow.
Careful. I will have to start with
Cameroon pepper. Chili
room
spoon.
pepper.
Okay.
So usually one has to take just a small quantity. You
Okay.
don't have to fill it. Small
Depends on how spicy you want your soup, sha.
You know, a lot of people don't like pepper. Just to avoid
Okay.
being on the safe side, it's better that it's little pepper than
Too
just-
much.
And then too much. Then we'll go for the crayfish,
Okay.
and then you can now sprinkle it
Add all.
across. Then we can now use the okpei.
Okpei.
Okpei, yes.
Okay.
And then have it as well, of course.
Beautiful.
And then we'll come to the oil.
Oh,
There's a palm oil.
okay.
And then carefully, and you pour it too.
Oh,
It. Absolutely.
could use the spoon.
Yes.
Okay.
This is not good enough, but I think this can go.
There's another one here.
Yeah, sure. That's right. No worry. This should be okay.
Okay.
And then we'll come to the water leaf now.
Wow.
The water leaf is what we're going to pour. Pour everything inside. And don't forget, water leaf itself has some water.
Yes.
So if you remember when we were starting, it's only the mixed
Mixed
stock
stock.
that we used. So this water leaf now, for you to enjoy it, you don't need to put too much water in
Water.
it. So that's why this water leaf will have some water that will actually add up to what we have.
Okay.
And then we'll go for
Salt.
salt.
Get your spoon. Here.
Okay, that's fine. Small quantity again. Salt is good, but at the same
Not
time,
too- yes.
it's not too good if you overuse salt. So you just use it and just sprinkle, you know, across, and that should be it.
Okay.
And then we'll go for
Tasty cube.
this is the tasty cube.
The champion to bring out the inviting
This
flavor.
will
Add
bring
that
out
unique taste
the
to it.
flavor that you will enjoy. So
The right amount will do the work.
this should be it. Just a little more. And
Okay.
that's it.
Okay.
And we can now turn it.
Okay, stir.
I have to stir it carefully.
You could use this.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Are you watching it?
You're watching, but you cannot perceive the aroma in this kitchen. It is so, 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 so good.
You have to turn it around.
So everything
Make sure
mixes
that
well
everything
together.
mixes well together.
Beautifully done.
Give it some time now
Okay.
to boil.
Okay.
Maybe for another 3 to 5 minutes.
3 to 5 minutes.
Before
Okay.
finally the
This one is
spinach
still here. Okay.
will now pour this spinach.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Remember, my guest is making spinach vegetable soup, and we've added all the major ingredients, except this one, of course. This one will come in last, like she said. So while we're waiting for this to boil, I would also like to know, was acting a profession that you knew that you wanted to do as a child growing up?
You know, we always have parents who want the best for you.
Yes.
They wanted, for example, my late father, bless his soul, he wanted me to be an engineer because he was an engineer. We all went through that phase. But unfortunately, because I failed woefully mathematics, I didn't just know how to get about it. However, it was in course of my study there. We had a theater group called Bass Theater. Some of the dramas that we did, you know, we had course, like I mentioned, another man who I met when I was in secondary school, Dr. Umayo Madukwe, you know, we had his own book. We had to act it out, and it was on television. So with that gave a deluge of my other meetings with people. And before you knew it, I was already popular. By the way, let us check our.
Okay.
I know that this should have been
wow.
made when
Okay, can you just place it there?
Just hold it. Let us, of course, we will continue our discourse
Okay.
after now. Oh, this is awesome.
Nice.
You guys are missing out something there.
That's why they are watching, so they can recreate it as well.
That's it. Now, I think this is time for us to
Add the spinach?
put our spinach. Yes.
Okay.
So here we are. All of them. All of them. All of them. All.
Beautifully
And I can
done.
assure you before then, before you know it, our
It's
food
ready.
will be ready. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Has to stir everything as well, so it mixes with the other vegetables and stuff that's already in the pan.
Absolutely. This, I can assure you, you will enjoy
This is
this.
the kind of soup you make for special, you know, people that are coming to visit. This is really nice. Smells good.
Don't forget, your quantity of water, if you really want to enjoy spinach vegetable, must be only that mixed stock. And since you
heard?
have water leaf, of course, possesses
Water.
water. So it's going to add up to what you have for you to actually
Enjoy
enjoy
the
this
soup.
soup. With all the mele, all the ingredients that you have.
Okay.
Now, we have to cover it and leave it for some few minutes. Already.
Okay, I thought you were going to say now we have to taste.
Okay.
I was about to stretch my hands, but it's okay. No, no.
Okay, let's
it's
first
fine.
allow it to
Okay.
let it bubble for some
Okay,
time,
for a
then
bit.
we can taste it.
Okay, so I was going to ask you, you know, what's the most challenging role you've had to take on as an actor? What would that role be for you, or character?
Thank you very much. Again, I have said countlessly, because of my background as an actor, I take every role very seriously. And I do not see challenges. I break barriers.
I love
And because of the kind of training I have from the university by late Olarotimi, he has made all of us whom he groomed to be able to withstand any type of role, be it small, be it big. It's only the same process. You have to observe, be observant, be creative, by imaginative, by imagining that character, and being in character. Being in character of actually the person or the storyline which you are acting. So at this
is there
point,
any role that you would love to play that you've not played yet?
let them keep coming. Any role that comes, I'll give it my best shot.
Okay.
You know, so
we'll check on it now.
yes, we check on it now again. Turn it a little. Yeah, I can feel it now. Our soup is ready.
It's ready. So
So-
we can turn off the heat.
I want you to test this.
Okay. No, that one will not do it for me. I need to
Okay.
take a big spoon.
Okay.
So I can't. I'm just
Why not?
kidding.
Your excuse?
Okay. So permission to.
Please, go
Okay.
ahead.
All right.
Did you?
Perfect. I love
Good,
it.
good.
The seasoning is great, right amount. Nothing is too excessive in there. Everything is just the perfect amount.
Fine.
It tastes really good. And you can see the water that I emphasize on. You can see the spinach is brought in
Absolutely.
water.
Absolutely.
So, it's ready?
Our food is ready now.
Cover?
Cover it.
And let me turn that off.
Yes.
Okay, now that the soup is ready, before we go quickly, what advice and encouragement for aspiring actors who are struggling with their craft, would like to get into the movie industry, what would you say to them?
Discipline. On several occasions, I've had cause to talk to the younger ones to always remain disciplined and stay focused.
And my guest is still here, Ejike is still here, because the next thing now is for us to go to the dining where we'll be eating this meal, of course, with the taster as well. It's still the Tasty Cube Food Arena Family Show. If I were you, I wouldn't touch that. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
There's a new ingredient to delicious tasty meals. Made from nature's ingredients. Tasty Cube chicken flavor. Bring out the inviting flavor in your everyday meal to give you that finger-licking taste. Tasty Cubes. Bring out the inviting flavor.
Welcome back. You're still watching the Tasty Cube Food Arena Family Show that talks about cooking and healthy living. And right here in front of me is one of those healthy meals that I talked to you about. And this meal was prepared by my guest here, Ejike. Thank you so much for this amazing dish. You guys saw how he took us through the whole process, the effort he put into making this. This is our spinach vegetable soup, and of course we're having it with pounded yam. And also, I cannot wait to taste this. It looks amazing. I'm sure it's going to taste better than it looks. And our taster for this week, as always, is Mr. James. Welcome on the Tasty Cube Food Arena Family Show. Are you excited to be on the show?
Yeah, I'm excited to be on the show.
Okay. You already know why you're here. You're here to eat this meal. It was prepared by my guest, of course. I'll be asking you what you think of the meal, and later you'll be rating him on how well it tastes. Before we do so, I'd like for you to tell me what are your thoughts on this meal, the main side of it, the presentation. What do you think of it?
The smell of the food alone have taken me.
It's taking you away. So
It's
you're
taken me
not.
100%.
You're very excited, much excited about this.
Much excited, and
So you can't wait to eat it.
I can't wait to eat the
You haven't
food.
had anything to eat today.
No, I've not.
Okay, let's not waste time. Let's just get right into it. I myself am. Start with the vegetable. I just heard that. It means.
So you're ambitious.
Okay.
I'm enjoying myself here.
I want you to reserve your comment. I will ask you soon. Please, please go. Now, Mr. James, with what you're experiencing in your mouth, what do you really think of this meal now that you've had more than one bite?
Seeing the food alone, when the smell alone take me on awareness. At times, maybe food that you will get the smell, you won't see, the taste will not be there. But this has a top-notch taste.
Top-notch taste. I have to agree
Taste
with
top-notch.
you. It tastes really nice. I mean, this is really good. Based on everything you just said now, if you're going to rate my guest on how wonderful, he did with this meal, what are you going to score on a scale of 1 to 5?
5 over 5.
Wow. Thank you.
I definitely agree with him. This is so good. Well done, sir.
Thank you.
So good that we should have take home.
So you want to have to go. Is allowed, we'll give you. I know you won't have a taste and a feel of this meal, but not to worry, you can prepare something like this for yourself and your family at home. All you have to do is make sure to get the right ingredients if you'd like to recreate the recipe. And of course, the most important thing, like I always tell us on the show, is the seasoning in which you use to prepare your meals, which is Tasty Cube. Tasty Cube is the right seasoning for you. It brings out that inviting flavor. It adds yumminess and deliciousness to your meal. So if you're not cooking with Tasty Cube and you're watching me, or you've never heard of the brand, all you have to do is go to any store around you, get yourself a pack, a carton, or a sachet, whichever one you can afford. And of course, you can also share the good news. Don't be a gatekeeper. You can spread the love as well. Prepare your meals with Tasty Cube, and I'm sure you'll come back and tell me, say, this is why you were right. A trial will convince you. It's still the Tasty Cube Food Arena Family Show. Please do not touch that dial. There's a lot more to unpack on the show. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
There's a new ingredient to delicious tasty meals. Made from nature's ingredients. Tasty Cube chicken flavor. Bring out the inviting flavor in your everyday meal to give you that finger-licking taste. Tasty Cubes. Bring out the inviting flavor.
You're still watching the Tasty Cube Food Arena Family Show. Welcome back. This is the segment of the show where I show appreciation to my guests for coming on the Tasty Cube Food Arena Family Show. You know, we can't invite people far and wide. They come on here, eat, dine, cook, and do a whole lot of things, and then we just let them go like that. On behalf of Tasty Cube Nigeria, sir, I was asked to present you with a few gifts. First, we have this box of seasoning for you, Tasty Cube seasoning, so you can prepare as many dishes as you want for yourself and your family. We have this for you as well. It comes with this plate. And lastly, we have this bag containing some of our promotional items, and of course, lots of Tasty Cubes as well. What do you say to Tasty Cube Nigeria for the gift?
Thank you so much, Tasty Cube Food Arena, for this special gift. I and my wife will continuously cherish this. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir. Thank you so much, sir. And also, our taster here isn't left out as well. On behalf of Tasty Cube Nigeria, sir, I was asked to present you with this bag containing lots of Tasty Cubes and, of course, some of our promotional items. What do you say to Tasty Cube Nigeria for the gift?
Thanks to Tasty Cube Nigeria for having someone like me. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thanks so much.
Thank you both for honoring our invitation. We hope when next we invite you, oblige us. And dear viewers, that's all I have for you in this week's episode of the Tasty Cube Food Arena Family Show. But do not worry, you can watch me same time, same station next week. Do not forget, next week is going to be amazing. Please set a reminder. And if you have missed any of the episodes you want to recap, all you have to do is go on YouTube. Yes, we're on YouTube. Just type www.tastykubenigeria on YouTube, and you get to see all the episodes and season that you've missed. And if you have any inquiries you'd like to make about the brand, or contact us here, all you have to do is follow us on any of the social media handles showing on the screen right now. The handle to follow is at Tasty Cube Nigeria. Please make sure to follow the right handle. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, X, Instagram, and of course on TikTok. If you'd like to follow me on social media, my Instagram handle is at Michelle Adeswa with the double A. And if you'd like to be a part of the show, my dear viewers, all it takes to be a part of the show is by answering the weekly questions that we get to ask you at the end of the show. Answer correctly, you get picked, you get to come on the show, eat and dine with any of the guests I'll be having for that said week, and of course go on with one of these bags I know you wanted. And if you recreated any of the recipes from the show, all you have to do is tag us on the video or the photos of the meal that you've made. Hashtag TastyCube Nigeria or at TastyCube. We like what we see. You get to win one of these bags or prizes as well. Remember, I love you all, but God loves you most. Till we meet again, you take care of yourself. Bye for now.
Thanks, man.